Please, you have to help me get out of here.
But Harry loves you.
I met this one girl. She became my first love.
I'd like to meet this woman of yours.
Have you ever gone to a spa?
It's still business hours, Philip.
Don't worry. I'll introduce her to you first.
Excuse me, Philip.
Do we have a problem?
Of course not.
I just thought we might have one, since I'm getting a little close to your daughter.
He doesn't really love me! How can you say that it's love when he keeps me locked up like an animal?
A full moon is needed to sign the merger.
We need a new moon for our wedding.
I'm very grateful that you're helping my daughter, but I hope that's the only reason.
There's no other reason.
At least we understand each other.
Helena, let's not wait any longer than we have to.
What about Diana?
She will understand this.
I think both of you are losing your minds, because neither of you know what real love is.
I'll leave her a bit. Just stay and play with your darts, while I look for a place for us to move to.
Then leave if you want to. Only if you can. You know what your problem is? You are a big coward. Go and find Harry.
But I promise you that the minute I see Harry,
I will tell him everything that you told me.
Amanda, don't!
Hello?
I found what you've been looking for.
I'm just sad, Mother. Because this is all my fault. If it wasn't for me, Nato wouldn't have been shot.
This is all Katarina's fault, Grace. Don't blame yourself for what happened.
But if it wasn't because of her daughter?
Grace, Katarina has done a lot worse to you. She stole your true identity.
All right. Go on and have your fun now. But they're still going to catch you.
I'll be laughing, Nato. I'll be laughing so hard because even if they do find me, even if I rot in prison for what I've done, I can still walk on my own. But you? Aw, you poor little thing. You'll probably spend the rest of your life lying in a bed, right? Or maybe in a wheelchair. But then I'm thinking, since you're so poor, maybe just crutches.
You animal! You animal! You animal!
She's already involved so many, Mother. There's Nato. And you.
Well, we're still alive, aren't we? So Katarina wasn't successful.
What if Nato can't ever walk again?
I think that he will, Grace. He just needs to find the will to do it.
Father, thank you very much for allowing us to have our wedding here in your beautiful church.
You can count on me, Mr. Wong. Everything will be as planned.
Thank you, Father. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
So the ceremony to join the hearts of the two old crones is still on. Don't tell me they're going to both wear white at their wedding, while they'll look as if they were rolled in flour. Only thing missing are coffins. Then they can get buried.
Helena, you know that I've been waiting a very long time for your hand in marriage. I'm so very happy, because it's finally coming true. The one thing that I've always wanted in life.
Thank you for making it happen.
Grandfather, you should be happy for your brother.
Philip, you have no clue what happened between us long ago. A bitter past.
Helena, I'm sure you know that you were the only woman who got close to my heart. You're the only one I ever loved.
And Elizabeth?
Well, I told her everything that happened to us. I was able to tell her the whole truth, Helena.
Don't tell me.
I wonder what I can do for the wedding of the senior citizens. I wonder what I can give them as a gift.
Don't tell me that you're planning to crash the wedding.
If I can get away with it, why not?
Okay then, Miss Wong. I'll inform you when the final fitting will be.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me.
I wish Mother would come home soon, because Father told me that they're going to get married again.
That's still next year. Keep in mind that we follow Chinese traditions. It's just one wedding each year.
Well, then I hope Mother comes home soon, so that they can have a double wedding with Grandfather.
Don't worry. If we miss Grandmother's wedding, we can still join up with Mother's.
If there was one thing that I regret in my life, it would probably be why I took so long to open my eyes to the truth, Helena.
We have to learn how to be grateful for what we have. If all of that chaos didn't happen to us, we probably wouldn't have forgiven each other that particular night.
Helena, you know, I know for a fact that so many men tried to ask you out. How come you never married any of them?
Because I was very angry with you. I didn't want to love again.
I'm sure you know that I've regretted everything that's happened. I believed what my brother had said.
With that plan of mine, Grandfather, the happiness of those two isn't going to last long.
Don't be too sure of yourself. One false move, and everything will go...
Don't worry, Grandfather. I planned it all well.
Philip, I once told myself the same thing. So you'd better not be too sure.
The only thing I want in my mind is... you've made me happy again, George.
And this is my promise to you. I'll make you happy for the rest of our lives.
If tomorrow never does come for us, we already have had our past and the present.
Now I know what I can give as a gift to those two.
Something deadly?
Something shocking. Philip, think of a way so that I can get out from all my cases.
Grandfather, that's very easy to do, but you will have to surrender.
I've thought of that. I'm getting bored with my life here. I want to see civilization once again.
Grace? How are we anyway? I know. I know you told Nato and I to wait, but...
Nato is nursing an injury at the moment, Andrew.
Grace, I still love you. That is never going to change.
Andrew, with everything that's happened to Nato, the more I can't accept the love you're offering to me.
It's very easy to trace where Katarina is calling from, once we have Grace's mobile phone hooked to our tracking system. The only thing is, we have to know when she's going to call her up.
Well, why can't Grace be the one to call her instead?
In these kinds of situations, they don't answer if they're the ones being called. They're suspicious of the call if it's their victims who are calling them up. It's the first thing that comes to their minds.
So you mean to tell me, Colonel, Grace's mobile has to always be on standby?
Nato needs me now.
But I need you too.
Nato needs me for different reasons now.
I can agree with it if you want to help him out.
That's not the only thing. It has to be stationary, and it has to be close to our tracking system.
Can we do this from our house?
Of course, we could set up at your house. The only problem is, Grace can't leave that house. She's going to have to wait for the call.
I understand. I will have her take a leave from the company.
Andrew, at this point in time, Nato is already mad at me. He's angry with me. He doesn't want to accept my help. That would be worse if he finds out that we're together. He would hate us as much as we did Stephanie for what she did.
I hope you only do feel sorry for Nato.
To be honest with you, I don't really know what I'm feeling right now. For you, and my feelings for Nato.
Grace, tell me, do you love him? And me? Do you still love me?
You need to find Katarina fast because we've already posted Father and Helena's wedding in the papers. She might cause trouble.
It'd be great if it's just Katarina who finds out about it. What if the news gets to Edward Wong and to Harry? But just relax and don't worry about a thing. That's why the Colonel is here, for the safety and security of the wedding. And another thing, Charles. Harry has been recently sighted. Excuse me, madam. I'll go ahead.
Helena. What's wrong? What is it?
It's nothing. I just remembered the people that I love. My father. My mother. And Diana. I wish they were here. To see me on the most important day of my life.
Helena, I already made a promise to myself that I never want to see you unhappy. If it was only possible, if you want that we wait instead,
George.
I will do it for you.
George. No. We are pushing through with the wedding.
Good
Hi.
evening, sir.
You may go.
Yes, sir.
So, doctor, how is she?
She's healing quickly.
Can she come home already?
Maybe in about a week.
Hello, Manuel, Beauty, Nato.
You are so stubborn, Grace. You don't want to leave me alone.
I just came here to give you an invitation. You're invited to grandmother and grandfather's wedding.
Is she still asking questions?
Every day, but she isn't getting any answers.
Very good. Doctor, please update me regularly, okay?
Yes, sir.
And you're just so arrogant when it comes to your work. It's because you're never wrong. But I don't understand. How did Harry escape? You were almost shot by him once, right?
Katarina, it was just a stroke of luck that I saw Harry.
Well, I think what you should have done was focus your attention on trailing Harry.
No one is to know about my wife's secret.
I'm invited? How's that? Are you blind or pretending to be blind? I'm crippled, Grace. I can't walk anymore.
Nato, you still have some time. Because your doctor had told me your therapy is going to start soon.
I don't want to get close to your family.
Nato, they became your friends too.
You're not just blind, you're deaf too. Didn't you hear me? I don't want to get close to your family, Grace. Especially you.
He knows me. We've met each other before. If he saw me that day, he might have moved out of his hideout. But aren't you glad that I finally found him? Now we know where we can find him.
Okay, fine then. You're the best. You're a real genius. So I think that it's for the best that you hang around that canteen. Or at the market. Just go and find Harry.
Nato, you really can't bring yourself to forgive me, huh?
Maybe if I don't see your face for a very, very long time, I might be able to forget what you did to me.
Nato, you made a mistake against me before. Didn't you? I forgave you for that.
So what, now we're keeping score? Fine then. I will forgive you then. Okay? So now you can leave. Go on.
Just let me give you some help, Nato.
I told you no!
Alright, just tell me now, Nato. You don't want to see me here? You don't want me here anymore? Go on, tell it to my face! Tell me that even as a friend, you don't want to be my friend anymore? Well?
I don't need you anymore.
It'll do you good to let it all out. Go on, have a good cry. Is this about Katarina again?
No, it's because of Nato. Nato was really furious with me this time.
Oh, Beauty, thank you. Thank you. I'm okay now.
Oh, hold on. I have to start cooking dinner.
Oh, goodness, Manuel, I'll do it for you.
Oh, come on. You've been working so hard, Beauty. You have to rest sometime.
Oh no, I'm quite alright. I'm the only one without an ailment here. Oh dear, Nato. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean for it to come out so badly.
I understand, Beauty. But, Beauty, thank you for all the help you've been giving us. If it wasn't for you...
I'm only paying back the help that you've given to me.
He was in an accident. He can't blame anyone for what happened. So, he's taking out his anger on you.
Because of me?
Call me bad, but you didn't force him to go there. It was by chance that he found out.
It's not like that. If Nato didn't go there, I would have been shot dead by now.
Good day, sir. May I ask you something?
All right.
I just wanted to ask if you've seen this woman around here.
This woman? No, I haven't seen her here.
This one.
But this one, I've seen him. Hold on. Pedring, come over here.
Looks like you cooked something delicious today.
Go clean up first. Then after that, we can eat.
All right. I'll just be quick.
Take a look at this. Doesn't he look familiar?
Yes, he does.
Where did you see this man?
Sometimes, at the internet shop. It looks like him, but I can't be too sure.
Well, yes, but then we really can't be too sure.
You don't know Katarina.
Grace, I don't know a lot of people in your life. But what I do know is, you are the VP of this merger our families are going to have. So the best thing that you can do right now is to cry it out. And after that, forget all about it.
Go on now. Go and have a talk with her.
No, she's not the one I'm thinking of.
Nato, come on. The both of us know that she's the reason why you're always so sad. If I could only do something to make you forget about her.
No, Beauty. It's enough that you're here.
This guy, I've seen him only once. Watching basketball over there.
You mean to say he lives somewhere in this area?
I really can't say. Everyone knows everyone who lives here. But he looks familiar.
Is that right?
Well, sir, can you tell us where the computer shop is?
At the end of the street.
At the end? Let's go ask over there.
Thanks.
Thanks again.
No problem.
How are you supposed to forget the things that have happened?
Well, at first, you can focus your attention on your work. At first, of course, you would be sad for a few days. But then after that, when you've passed all the hurdles and you've accepted it, you can start moving on. Life goes on, Grace. It has to go on.
If you want to get good signal, maybe you can go outside. Go try it.
I was just looking at it.
Who are you trying to call? And why do you look pale?
I was just looking to see if it works. Come on, Harry, let's eat
Just
now.
wait. Hold on a minute.
Hello?
Hello? Charles Wong?
Hello?
When did you start lying to me?
Who was that?
I don't know. I answered it and they just dropped the call.
Do you think it's Harry?
Harry, please take me back to the Windsor. Let's just stop all of this.
Up to the last moment, it's still Charles Wong that you're trying to call. How unfortunate for me! Why didn't that animal die instead when the bomb went off at Windsor?
What that means is, he's seen that we've come here. Anytime he can shoot us down like targets.
What are you trying to say?
A bomb was planted by Katarina at Windsor, and that's the reason why you're here now, because I saved you!
You're a liar. You're lying! This is all just one big lie that you're making up.
Just like this scene that you've created here.
You know, I don't think Harry would try to gun us down in a place where there are a lot of people in it.
Harry is getting desperate already. Whether it's daytime or with a lot of people, if he wants to kill, then he'll shoot to kill.
You know, if you don't want to believe in what I'm telling you, then don't believe me. But that is the truth. Katarina did all that because of what you did to her daughter.
How's Auntie? And Andrew and... my daughter, Harry. What happened to my daughter?
You mean to say that it was Harry who took Mother?
He's a suspect that Redentor is chasing.
But why would he do something like that?
Harry, I want to go and see my daughter. Take me back to the city. Please, Harry, I want to go and see my daughter. I need to make my family whole again.
Anastasia, please listen to me. From now on, I am your family.
I don't know either. But I hope that we can find Mother soon.
I hope so too. I hope that we find her soon. Maybe if she was here, I wouldn't feel so lost.
I hope that I see Diana again.
She already went missing once. I'm very sure you'll find her again.
You're starting to lose your mind, Harry.
Well then call me crazy. But that is the truth. We are going to stay together. Now if you want to leave me, it will only happen if one of us dies first.
You mean to tell me, William, that I have to wait that long again to be with her?
That's not what I meant, Charles. Might not take that long. You're not the only one who's looking for her. The thing is, we're not sure if...
If what? If she's still alive?
Me too. I wouldn't feel so lost.
Andrew?
Mother's the only person who knows how much I love you. She's the one who will explain it to you.
William, she's still alive. I can feel it.
That's why you can't lose hope, Charles.
That is not going to happen because I don't feel anything for you. I don't feel anything except disgust. Harry, take me back to the Windsor. I will never stay here. And you can't watch over me night and day. And soon I will find a way to get away from here.
You're really forcing me to do something I don't want to do to you, Anastasia. Come here!
Let me go, Harry. Don't, Harry. Harry, you're
Shut up.
hurting me. Harry, no, don't. Harry, don't.
Keep quiet! Get inside!
I just wish that I can find something that will prove that she's still alive.
Let's try to analyze this well. First of all, we aren't certain at all that it was Harry who abducted Diana.
There was no body that was found that could be Diana amongst all the ones who were burned at the Windsor. There were so many people there, and there's no one who could possibly say they saw her. I have this gut feeling that someone took her, and that's Harry.
Harry, don't.
No one is ever going to find you here, Anastasia.
Harry, don't do this. Let me go. Harry! Harry, don't! Let me out of here.
You know what, Andrew? My talk with Father last night was amusing.
What was it?
Father said that when my mother comes, or when he has found Mother, he said he might ask for a little time so that he can spend some time with my mother.
What do you mean by that?
Eventually, He said that he's going to give me all the responsibilities here at the company. So I really need to work and concentrate on my studies.
What you're trying to tell me is that the bombing at Windsor was just a diversion so they can abduct Diana?
My mind is all confused. I don't know what to believe in anymore. I guess we'll only find out what really happened when we have already found Diana.
What happened?
You stay out of this.
Is anything that woman's saying true?
I told you to stay out of it.
And what are you going to do to me if I don't stop? You'll hurt me too? Huh? You're going to drag me out too? Tie me up? Slap me in the face?
You don't know how it all started, Amanda, so you're not going to understand.
You know, Helena, you should not get worried. Why? Because with Charles, he's using up all his time and energy. Everything because of his drive to try and find Diana. He's going to do it. Don't worry. We will soon find and see Diana again. I'm very sure of it.
You know that when Mother comes back, she's not going to stop working.
What Father told me was, he's going to force Mother into letting you handle the responsibilities with your companies too.
Excuse me. Would it be okay if I borrow Grace for a while? Because it's time for a business tutorial now.
Alright.
Maybe I don't understand what's going on. Especially since what you're saying and her story are different as to why she's here. But one thing is very clear with me. I don't know you anymore, Harry. You were not the Harry who saved me before. What's happening to you? And based on what I've seen you do, you aren't any different from the people who had abused me.
What is going on with me? Why do I love her like this?
Harry!
I hope that we find Diana before we get married. That would be the most beautiful and amazing gift I could ever have.
For us. For both of us.
For us.
You know, I can't believe what you really are. Because you're the same age as Andrew and I, but you've gotten so rich already.
Well, not all that money belongs to me, really. Like you and Andrew, I inherited it from my parents. I just worked hard at it. I had to learn everything that I needed to know about the business. I didn't start at the top level. My parents had told me that I have to start at rock bottom. And after that, I never stepped on anyone else. Whatever it is that I have now, I had to work hard to get it. And then, when I could stand on my own 2 feet, I started my own business. First, nobody took me seriously because of my young age, but I still made every effort. So now, here I am. I built up Cheng Pharmaceutical.
I just hope that I have the same determination.
nothing is impossible. As long as you're diligent.
Did you know that there's a merge going on between George Wong, Helena C., and Philip Chang?
Merge? What merge?
They're going to merge their companies. They're going to join them up.
Well, what's that to us? Are we getting something from it?
Well, it's Philip Chang who placed a reward of 20 million for my arrest.
Hey, Nato. What's wrong? Are you alright?
What? Oh. No, it's nothing. It's just that, well, I just felt like washing up. I think I'm beginning to smell bad.
Didn't they say it's not allowed yet? Do you want me to help and bathe you?
No, it's alright.
What do you mean no? You don't have to be shy with me.
No, I really don't want to. It's alright.
What do you mean no? I was the one wiping you down at the hospital, right?
It's no wonder because he's on the same side with Helena and George.
But that's just it. Why wasn't it Helena and George who ordered for my arrest?
Well, it's because they're old already, so they told the younger guy to do it.
Who would have thought in their wildest dreams, Philip, that I have Chinese blood in me when I actually grew up in the slums?
Why not? Not all Chinese people are wealthy.
Hey, I'll have you know, back where I grew up, what we thought was if you're Chinese, you're rich.
You really are good. It's that simple, right? So why not Charles? Charles is still young. Why Philip Chang? What does Philip Chang have that he wants to join in the war that I'm having with Grace?
Well, there you go then. You're Chinese and an heiress as well.
You know, if only my mother was here, I think I would be most happy then.
If she's still alive, then she will be found. You can put your trust in me, Grace. If you want, I can help your father look for her.
Well, the way the nurses cleaned me up was different.
Nato, come on. I think I can manage to do it.
I had a male nurse, remember? And it's too much to ask from you. Just let it go.
No, Nato, it's okay.
Father!
Come on.
Father!
What? What is it?
Father, I just wanted to clean up. Can I?
Oh, wait, I'll set it up.
You know, whether you believe me or not, when you first put his picture here, well, he really looked familiar to me.
You've been reading too many papers again. You already know Philip Chang.
I don't know why he does. I just know that he really looks familiar.
It's really quite funny. Because me too. I have been searching for my loved ones for so long.
Have you found them yet?
That's why I'm so happy now.
Grace! Grace!
If he looks that familiar to you, well then come up with a plan so that you can introduce me to him.
What? Why do I have to do it? Huh?
Well, who's the smartest around here? Who's always right? Isn't that you?
But he's a rich guy. He's not going to notice me.
He will take notice of you. I will make you look rich as well.
They might be looking for you already. Come on.
Oh yes, that's right. I'm
Hurry.
so sorry because we took so long with my review, my lessons, and then Philip and I just lost all track of time. All right, let's go.
Come on.
All right, Grace. I wish you good luck on your board meeting tomorrow.
Goodness, Philip, you had to remind me. Now I'm getting nervous.
Don't worry about it. I'm confident you can do it. All right?
Three dragons will be absorbing the HR head of the seas, and he'll be the one to give and formulate a pattern of each personnel and each department. From there, it will be easier to provide salaries and the benefits of each employee.
Does that mean that we are hiring?
We have already advised all the employees of the three major companies that no one is to be fired. And if they double their workload, then they will be offered an early retirement plan. And a lot more jobs will be open, so they can also shift to different positions depending on their qualifications.
Hey, Beauty, here.
Have something cold to drink.
Thank you very much, Manuel.
I think I heard you last night. You were pacing the floor in your room.
I'm still not used to my room yet, Manuel.
It's showing on your face. You look like you didn't get much sleep. You must be very tired.
No, not at all. Honestly, this is what I really look like in the morning.
Are there a lot more employees needed at the opening of the R&D?
Yes, and because that particular department is a specialty of Philip's company, they'll be the ones in charge of making the list that they'll be needing. They have to also make the advertisements for all circulations for 3 straight weeks right after the merger. And here's Uncle William, who will be the one in charge of explaining the computerization of the employee files.
Thank you very much, Grace.
Good job, Grace.
Oh no, I have to get going. I still have to buy something for us to eat.
Hold on there for a minute, Beauty. Have I ever told you how grateful I am for everything you've done for me and Nato?
All the time, Manuel. With everything that I do.
You don't even have to do anything.
I feel the need to. Because I want to do it, Manuel.
What is this 1:36?
That is just a comparative drawing of the real structure. That means 1 centimeter is equivalent to 1 meter. Okay?
Does Philip know about this?
Well, he's not an engineer.
Philip knows about a lot of things. He might know this. I think he knows this. Philip's really smart.
I think that he knows a lot.
Is there a difference between the two?
Hello?
And how is the cripple?
I have to say, I am amazed at the way you ruin my day. You just pop out of nowhere.
I'm just asking how you are, since you were our former driver.
Do you think that Philip was born really smart?
You know, you haven't stopped talking about Philip. Philip this, Philip that.
Well, I'm just curious about Philip.
You're curious about Philip? Or are you starting to like him?
I will get to walk again. I will take my revenge on you, remember that.
When you can start to walk again and stand up by yourself, I think Grace and Andrew would be married by that time. What that means is Grace is never going back to you.
Andrew, it's just that Philip has been helping me. He's always helping me and, you know, it's a big deal for him to be teaching me things because the stuff he tells me about, I don't get to learn those in my private lessons. And one more thing. He's our boss now. He's going to be the president of the merger that's going to happen. But he still finds time to help me out.
I never got my hopes up.
Nato, you're something else. You're a cripple and a liar as well. Everyone knows that. You love Grace very much. And that's why you got to be that way, because you're a martyr.
I used to think that when you were a rich person, you didn't care about the little people. Philip has changed all that. You understand what I'm saying, don't you?
I understand you. That not all rich people are like the way you think they are.
Thank you.
But you didn't answer my question before. If you were starting to like Philip.
What else do you want? Isn't it enough that you shot me, huh, Katarina?
It wasn't you that I was aiming for, it was Grace. Grace was my target. But then, because you're a martyr, you got in between us. And so there, you got shot instead. You've lost everything now. Both of your legs, they're now useless. And Grace? Well, she's gone too. My question to you now, Nato. How does it feel when you wake up in the morning? Now that you know You serve no purpose in this world.
Nato, come inside, we're eating now.
Beauty, do you think you can help me get dressed?
Hmm?
I want to go and see the Wongs.
What? You cannot fight against your destiny.
What is my destiny?
Don't you ever give up while someone else still has faith in you.
A real and true love is like the wind. You don't see it, but you always feel it.
I don't believe in the things they put on the internet about you. So I had you investigate it.
Katarina Manansala?
Mr. Philip Chang.
I just want you to be careful in opening all of your gifts.
It looks like Philip has intentions of courting you.
We're here in the town where I saw Harry.
What are we doing here?
You never know. We might get lucky. We might see him again.
You really are the devil, Edward. You have even cheated death.
I'm begging you, Harry, don't.